It's almost 2 years since Yuna passed away. My name is Ryu Iwasa. 2 years ago, I lost my fiancée in an accident. I'm now 31, and I still can't forget the woman I dated for 4 years. I really need to visit her grave. Yuna and I joined our company at the same time, and we've been in the same department ever since we graduated. When I was 27, I decided to quit my job and start my own business, while Yuna planned to continue working at the company.
You need to work even harder once you start your own business.
Yeah, I'm worried that Tadano will start hitting on you and clinging on to you after I leave.
Everyone in the department is looking out for me, so I'll be fine.
He's so pushy. Before and after we started dating. In my previous company, there was an employee named Tadano who joined at the same time as us. Tadano had a crush on Yuna and would try to get in our way at every opportunity. He was such a childish guy that he seemed overjoyed when he found out I was quitting.
Going independent at a time like this just shows you haven't thought about your girlfriend at all. You won't be able to support your family even if you get married.
I'm not going independent without giving it any thought. I'm going to get my business on solid footing within 2 years of starting out, and I'm going to propose to Yuna before I turn 30. Thanks to the support of industry acquaintances, I've been in touch with even before going independent, as well as cooperation from various companies. Business got off to a smoother start than I expected. By the time a year had passed, we had a core team of about 4 employees, and I believe the fact that every one of them was highly capable was a major factor in our success. I thought I'd wait 2 more years, but at this rate, I think I could propose to Yuna now. And then, when I was 28, a little over a year after I went independent, I proposed to Yuna. Please marry me. My career is finally looking up, and I want to make you happy, Yuna.
Yes!
However, a year later, just as we had finished introducing our families to each other, and were about to start looking at our wedding venues.
Ryo, it's Yuna!
On the way home from work, Yuna got into a car accident and died. It was when we were 29 years old. We rushed to the hospital, but she had already passed. I couldn't believe it.
This probably wouldn't have happened if she wasn't dating you.
Hey! Naturally, her boss and coworkers from the department where she worked were also at the funeral. But when Tadano saw me, he just blurted that out.
Hey, stop it, Tadano!
Yeah, cut it out.
Huh.
And 2 years passed since then. I still can't forget about Yuna. By then, the number of employees had grown to about 12, and the company was doing well. But I always felt empty inside. I kept thinking about how things had gone differently. I might have had a family by now, maybe even kids. I couldn't stop dwelling on those pointless thoughts.
Boss, please check this.
Yeah, thanks.
It's Friday, so why don't we go out drinking?
Yeah, let's go!
On workdays, if I just focused on my job, the day would fly by. But for me with no hobbies, the weekends were a gloomy time when I had nothing to do but dwell on unnecessary thoughts. This bar must have been here for quite a while. The sign looks old too. I often see people coming and going, so I guess it has a lot of regulars. I'm so sick of eating out at convenience store bento boxes, but I can't cook either. I lost my father when I was a child and was raised by my mother alone. My mother currently lives with my grandparents at her parents' house, so I only see her a few times a year. Ever since Yuna passed away, my mother has been very worried about me. Hello? Mom? I sent you this month's allowance today.
Thanks as always. Hey, Ryo, have you been having fun lately? How's work going?
Yeah, work is going well, and I'm having fun every day.
Really? I'm glad.
Although I occasionally met up with former coworkers or friends from university, I felt like I was bothering everyone. So I usually spend my evenings and weekends alone. And what should I do tomorrow? I'll sleep in until the afternoon. And today, Saturday, I woke up again just afternoon, and before I knew it, it was nighttime after I caught up on some household chores and watched a movie in my room. I haven't even stepped outside the house. Maybe I'll go out for dinner. Why do I get this strange sense of guilt when I don't leave the house at all on my days off? I headed towards the station area, where there are many restaurants, and had dinner alone at a casual diner. On my way home, I passed by the bar I always walk past on my way back from work. They're open on Saturdays too. I don't know why, but I suddenly felt like popping into the bar. Maybe it's because I was so bored that day.
Welcome. Oh, you're new here.
Is there a table available?
Yes, please come in.
Please, sit wherever you want.
Oh, you're a young guy. Come, sit here.
Oh, I can? Then I'll oblige.
What would you like to drink?
Then I'll have a whiskey soda. I'd always thought it was the kind of place that was hard to walk into if only regulars, but the owner and the staff were friendly, and the customer sitting next to me was a nice guy too. Do you come here often?
Yes, maybe about 3 times a week. My wife passed away 2 years ago. My son got a job and moved out, so I'm bored on my own. My name is Takahata. Nice to meet you.
I'm Iwasa. I'm also bored at home, but I don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, I get that. That's why this bar is perfect.
For some reason, talking to that guy made me feel incredibly calm.
You're not going to remarry, right, Mr. Takahata? You're always saying how much you love your wife, so...
Yeah, I won't remarry. Luckily, I have hobbies and I still love my wife.
Yeah. I suddenly started crying, so the customers at the counter, the owner, and the staff all started freaking out. I quickly wiped my face with a towel. I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Well, I guess everyone goes through their share of tough times in life. Oh yeah, crying is the best thing to do in situations like that.
That's right. Mr. Tanaka over there gets emotional when he drinks, so he cries every time it gets past 11 p.m.
And at that bar, no one laughed at my tears or tried to pry into why I was crying. From that day on, I started dropping by the bar from time to time. Maybe I'll go to the bar again today.
Iwasa, yours open.
Oh, you're here too, Mr. Takahata. It was so hot today. Most of the customers at the bar were office workers in the late 30s to 60s, and on weekdays, many of them were dressed in suits. This place really gives me a sense of security. Even if I stay single forever, and even if I'm in my 40s or 60s, whenever I feel lonely, I know I can come here and there will always be someone around. And by the time 3 months had passed, I was going to the bar about 3 times a week, and I'd become friends with the older regulars.
We're all thinking of going fishing, but do you want to go too, Iwasa?
What? I've never been fishing before, but can I still go?
Of course! I just started too.
I'm going too, so let's go.
They invited me to do things I had never done before.
If you're free on Sunday, then you should come too, Iwasa. We're having a barbecue for craftsmen. The owner is coming too.
Are you sure? With nothing better to do and no hobbies of my own, I found myself, for some reason, feeling quite at ease among the customers in this bar. Maybe it was just a relief that no one asked me any questions.
You're young, but you're so easy to be around. You're a great guy for hanging out with us old folks.
I don't have a father or any brothers. Ever since I was a kid, I've actually longed for someone older than me to hang out with. Plus, when I'm at home, I just end up overthinking things. So I'm really happy when someone asks me to come out.
I enjoy hanging out with you too. If my son were still alive, he'd be the same age as you. I never imagined he'd pass away before I did.
Everyone has their own struggles in life. I'm not the only one going through a hard time. What's more, many of the customers who came to this bar were very knowledgeable, so I often learned from them about things like the stock markets I had just started following and current world news. There was never a shortage of things to talk about. Older people really do have a lot of wisdom. Their conversations are so deep too. By the time 6 months had passed since I started going to the bar, I felt like the place and the customers were saving me.
Oh yeah, are you free next Saturday? It's the owner's birthday, so we're thinking about going out to eat with everyone before we open the bar.
I'd love to go.
Then it's decided.
Mr. Takahata, what kind of present should I give her?
Well, I usually buy her a few bottles of champagne.
Oh, then I'll do that too. Around that time, the president of a business partner I'm on good terms with came to our office for a meeting.
Come to think of it, is that someone from your previous job? Do you know Mr. Tadano?
Yes, we used to work together.
He came by last week saying he wanted to work because he's going to start his own business soon.
Really?
Well, you're skilled, so I could trust him if he used to be your colleague.
Tadano's starting his own business, huh? After that, I heard that Tadano was approaching several companies one after another, asking if they could offer him work now that he was going independent. Around that time, a female colleague from my previous job contacted me, asking for the location of Yuna's grave so she could visit it.
Thank you. I've been wanting to go for a long time, but I just couldn't seem to make it happen.
I think Yuna will be happy too. Thanks for calling me. Is everyone doing well?
Oh yeah, be careful. Tadano quit the company a little while ago and said he was going to start his own business after getting married. And I heard he was saying stuff at work about how he was going to beat you.
Oh, really?
Well, there's obviously a huge difference in skill between you and Tadano, but Tadano has such a bad personality. I was just worried he might do something unpredictable.
Yeah, thanks for telling me. I see. Could it be that he's been calling all my clients one by one? Well, if you look at the list of clients on our company's website, you can see who we're working with. Although I was a little concerned, I've been working my butt off for the past 4 years since going independent, and since I built a relationship of trust with these companies, I wasn't all that worried. But it's still annoying. Then, on Saturday for the owner's birthday, about 10 of us decided to go to a high-end shabu shabu restaurant in the city center that had just opened up and was all the rage.
I heard it was supposed to be delicious here.
I wanted to come here. Thanks for coming today, everybody.
Are we really welcome to join you for dinner?
Today, we'll split the bill for the owner, Ray and Rio.
Yay!
It's no wonder it's so popular. It's delicious.
Yeah, I could eat this all day.
We were having a lively, fun meal with a big group of people.
Hey, Wassa, what a coincidence.
Tadano?
Oh yeah, I started my own business 2 months ago, and I got married a little while ago too.
Really? Congrats.
I'm getting a few jobs through your contacts, but you're single, so even if that means you can't get work anymore, it's no big deal for you, right?
Oh, is that Mr. Iwasa? The guy whose fiancée died in an accident? He's the one who only got work out of pity, not because of his actual skills, right?
Yeah.
Even if my partner's decision to go independent leads to a decease in your work, please don't hold it against him. It's only because he's being recognized for his abilities.
Tadano and the woman who appeared to be his wife were saying whatever came to mind, and I was left speechless.
I see. You've been through a lot too, Riwasa. It's best not to pay any attention to people like that. Come on, let's eat. Eventually, when they finally hit the wall themselves, they'll have plenty of regrets.
Huh? What do you mean, you old geezer? Hey, watch your tone.
Iwasa, don't worry if this person takes work away from you. You work with business and HR management software, right? Yes. As an authorized reseller of various business management software solutions, we provide implementation support and post-sales support. Well, maybe I'll ask you to work with us. I've been wanting to hear more about this for a while, since we're still pretty much stuck in the analog era over here.
So maybe I'll ask you to work with us too. You're always coming fishing with us too, so...
No, I've got plenty of work for you too. So I think I'll ask you to help with it.
Oh, Iwasa, good for you. Mr. Takahata is a director at a company that owns several different subsidiaries, and his father is a chairman, you know. You'll definitely get good work.
What?
Oh, right. I didn't even introduce myself before asking for your help.
We never really talked about anything beyond our respective lines of work at the bar, and since we usually just exchange lighthearted jokes and small talk, I had no idea. But I was surprised to find out that all the customers there were executives, presidents, or owners of well-known companies and famous establishments. What? I had no idea you all work for such big companies. I've been treating you all so casually.
What are you saying? It doesn't matter at the bar. We're all just people. Besides, we're all friends who met at the bar, aren't we?
Huh? That's not what I meant. What I said earlier was just a slip of the tongue. I never imagined you were an executive at the anti-group.
What do you want from an old geezer?
In the end, that's what led to everyone to actually give me work. Our company's become even busier than ever before. And then, although Tadano was all fired up about this and that, it had almost no impact on us. And about 2 months later, the president of a business partner we were on good terms with.
Well, you said he was your colleague, so I referred him to a company I know based on your recommendation. But that was a mistake. His work was so subpar compared to yours that the company I referred him to ended up complaining to me.
Apparently, when he first came to ask for work, he tried to suck up to him by saying we were good friends, but it seems he wasn't able to handle the job as requested. Then, 6 months later, I heard from a female colleague from my previous job.
I went to visit Yuna's grave. Come to think of it, I'm sorry about what happened before. I said some things that must have made you anxious. At the end, it seems that even though Tadano started his own business, it didn't work out at all. I heard he talked to my boss about wanting to come back to our company.
What? Really?
Yeah, but since he was always a poor worker even back when he was at the company, it seems my boss turned him down. So it looks like he ended up taking a job at a company that pays significantly less than ours.
Thanks to Tadano, our workload has nearly doubled. Well, I guess I should be grateful, I suppose.
Welcome!
Ever since I started coming to this place, I've come to realize I don't have to force myself to forget. nor do I have to force myself to be alone. I'm glad I opened the door to this bar that day.
Do you ever come across a shop door that catches your eye when you're walking around town? It might be worth giving it a try and stepping inside. You never know, you might find a new experience waiting for you there. How did you like today's story? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. We'll see you guys next time.